Hi, I'm Ronnie. In this video, we're going to be working with the short yang form of Tai Chi Chuan. Tai Chi Chuan is a Chinese martial art that was developed hundreds of years ago. We can practice it in many levels. It's good for health, relaxation, promoting the internal energy in the body, and improving posture and confidence. In our bodies, when we have stress and problems, we tend to get sore shoulders, sore necks, sore backs, upper body. This is because most of the activity that we do happens inside our head and across the upper body. So all our movement and our intention is focused in the upper body, which creates tension and stress and everything. What you want to try and think about in Tai Chi is letting this relax through the body and into the ground. If you think of the principles of Tai Chi, it's to do with creating a harmony between yin and yang, the two different energies. On a simple basis, we talk about the heavens as being yang and the earth, below the earth, as being yin. If we look at a tree that's connected into the ground, the upper part of the tree is very light, very fluid. It's yin. The root where the strength of the tree is in deep into the ground. This is the yang. So try to be like this tree. Get a sense of connecting the roots of the feet right down into the center of the earth. The upper body is very light and open, like you have a thread suspended from the tip of your head, connecting up through a straight spine to the heavens. So when you're moving your body, try and consider being light and open in the upper body and having this connection with the ground. Now when you move your arms, the structure of our body is we have the trunk and we have arms at either side. So because this right hand covers this side and the left hand covers this side, we don't need to end up crossing the hands. This is a common mistake. People often bring their hands too far to one side or the other. So when I do a move like brush left knee and push, and I turn the waist, the left hand stays at the left side of the body. And then it drops and the right hand comes up, and turning the waist, I bring the arm into position. I don't cross from one side to the other. When I'm moving to bring the hand here, I don't just move the hand independent of the body. All the movement comes from the waist and the dantian. So when I want to bring the hand here, I actually move the body and the hand comes. When I come back, moving the body brings the hand into position again. So try not to let the hands move independent of the body. When I do a push, I don't just use the force of the arm or the power of the arm. The whole body is involved in the movement. So we don't push like this. We push from moving the body forward there. If you can think about pushing a car or pushing a piano, the whole body is involved in the movement from here. And if I want to deliver a push from here, the body comes around, brings the arm into place, and I move through the foot. I do not bring the arm forward and then the body. Everything must move as one unit. The movement coming from the waist, bringing the arms into position. Tai Chi can be practiced by anybody, anywhere, any place, at any time. Often the environment isn't ideal. Today it is, so we're going to go through the complete form from a number of different angles, which will help you to learn it better. Now we've gone through the whole form and you've seen it from many angles. We're going to move somewhere else that's maybe a little flatter and a little more even to go through the detail of each transition. Hi. How you doing? Going to go through the first section there? Feet shoulder distance apart, toes pointing forward, facing the north. Sense of the alignment. Bring the hands up, focusing on the palms. Relax the elbows. Down to the waist, and then sink. Slowly transfer the weight into the left foot. Then as you come into the right, turn your head to look north. Face the heel. Slowly transfer the weight, turning the body and the back foot together. Come back into the right and hold the ball. Look to the east, turn the ball to the right and place the heel where the toe was. Come forward for ward off right, turn the waist and roll back. Come back into the left foot and turn the body face east and press forward. Open. Back into the left foot, go through the back foot, push forward. Back into the left, relaxing the shoulders and leaving the hands side forward. Turn the waist. Just feel the transition of the movement. Feel the air around your hands. Single whip. Turn the head, open, round to the west. Come on to the left and open the ball to the right. Step up. Heel forward, weight in the back foot for play guitar. Sink. Place the heel. Shoulders to it. White crane spreads wings. Keep the knee bent. Sinking your mind into the back foot. Turning the waist. Up. Step. Brush left knee and push. Carry straight through. Come on to the right. Step up to play guitar. Turning the waist. Up. Brush left knee and push again. Back into the right. Forward. Turn the waist. Step up. Waist again. Body. Punch. Turning the waist. And push forward. Come into the right foot. Keep the shoulders down, turn around to face the north. Turning the left foot at the same time. Sink into the left. Bring the feet to parallel as you cross the hands. Now you're 50-50. Bring the hands down. And relax. So now we're going to focus on roll back. Feet shoulder distance apart, right foot pointing forward, left foot pointing 45 degrees. Left palm at the right wrist. Now turning the waist, just come forward a little bit more and go to the southeast. Bring the weight back, turning the waist. Then turn to face the east. Press through the palm. Open. Sink back, forward, and push. Okay, so let's go back to this part here. Ward off right, and then turn the waist. And just hold this position for a minute. So the left hand is opposite the right elbow, and the waist turn. Try and keep this open around here just a little as well, so it's not tight into your body. The arms are relaxed. Palms open. Go this way. So you're going to be thinking about this type of action here. So you're going to be controlling this end. Yeah? From this point. Open. And again, using the waist to do the work. From there, we go back to this point. So we're here. Now get a sense of shifting the weight back and just turning the body in. And again, hold it there. So your intention is still forward and your body's facing. Keep the legs soft here, you're not rigid. This open and slightly turn this way. Open. So it should be a nice comfortable stance, and the arm should be relaxed, right? Not like an iron bar. Okay, from there, turn the body to square forward, palm on the wrist, then transfer the weight forward for the press, then hold it there. Again, don't overextend, or let the movement just come from the body rather from the arm. That's good. I think keep this horizontal this way and this there. That's good, Tom. Okay, from there, when this reaches the natural extension, and don't ever push the arm too far forward, open the palm and then sink back. Let the body do the work rather than the arms. So from there, keep this closer in this way and try just to shift your weight. Maybe you're coming over to the side slightly, that's it. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Again, it looks there kind of like your legs locked. Maybe it isn't, but it looks as though it's too far forward. And there. So and then, from this position, there should be a line. You're pressing through the back foot. Just imagine you're pushing a piano. So you push forward. And then leave the hands where they are, bring the weight back. So we're here. Okay. Again, keep the elbows relaxed and a sense of roundness here. That's good. And just a sense of softness here. And again, just open this slightly this way. And that's it. Okay. That's fine. Good. Okay. Relax. First movement. Feet shoulder distance apart. Try and get a sense of your knees being aligned with the foot when you come down, and they don't come in like this. So your shoulder distance apart. The weight's evenly distributed between both feet. Get a sense of alignment, your head suspended from above, connected into the ground, the knees slightly bent. Palms are open but not locked rigid. We lift the hands as if suspended from the wrist, nice and soft. Keep the shoulders down when they're parallel with the ground. Bring the arms in, down to the waist, and then sink, keeping the back upright and the hips tucked in. And again. So we lift the hands, extending through the fingers. In, down to the waist, sink. Now transfer the weight to the left, turn the heel of the right, nice and slow, and catch a ball. And then come back to the starting point. So lifting the hands, extending through the fingers, relax, down to the waist, and sink. Think of making one continuous movement. So at the end of it, you shouldn't see the joins between one transition and the other. It's just a constant flowing movement. Transfer back, turn the foot, come onto the left, place the heel, ward off right, let the waist come around, turn the waist back again, then square up, press through, open, back, push, bring the weight back and leave the arms, and then back round to the nose, and relax. So we're going to focus on each movement in a little bit more detail. So we'll lift the hands, and when you get to that position, just hold it there and I'll come and have a look. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, so it's a nice, even, rounded, comfortable movement. Your head slightly up, around here. Again, that's good. Just drop your elbows a little bit down. Excellent. Soften your knees just a little. That's fine. Good. Okay, from there, bring the arms in and hold it there. So try not to let the elbows come behind the body. Yeah? Keep a sense of openness here. Good. So they're in. Dropping the elbows down to the waist and sink. Again, hold it there. That's good. Fine. Making sure you're not leaning forward or back. Keep your still a sense of feeling in the palms. Don't let it drop away. From there, we're going to turn to catch the ball. Shift the weight onto the right and just turn your head to face the north. Hold it there. Excellent. Very good, Sean. Good. Good. Just bring this a little bit further in. So you've got this roundness here, the palms facing each other, so the leg all points will be there. The elbows relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. The knee doesn't come over the toe. So we need to check all these things. Again, you should be comfortable standing in a position like this for a minute or two. Okay. So the next movement from there, you get a sense of sinking into this foot. Not bending down, but in your mind connecting through the ground. Come off the toe, place the heel, then gradually transfer the weight, turning, turning, and turning. So this is ward off left, brush sparrow's tail. Now we hold there. So try and get a sense of the wrist being opposite the middle of the body, and also the hand here, not just dead, but some connection here, a bit of space there. And again, the knee in line with the foot, and shoulder distance apart. Maybe a little bit more this way, Karen. Fine, good. The body's squared on a little bit more. And try and also still have a sense of a feeling in the palm of the hands. It's not tight, it's not rigid, but there's still a sense of feeling there. Good, excellent. So that's ward off left. From there we're going to go into ward off right. Bring the weight back into the right foot. Make the ball here. Turn the left foot around. Transfer the weight. Turning the ball. So the body's still side on here. Put the heel where the toe is. And then turning the waist as you transfer, you come in to ward off right. So going back from here, we turn the waist and imagine a connection from the wrist to the ankle, and it's almost as you transfer, you're pulling this foot round to 45 degrees and you come around. The weight's 70% in the front foot, so again your knees not coming too far forward, not locking the back foot. That's excellent, very good indeed. Good. And from there just open again. That's fine. So this is ward off right. From ward off right, we come slightly further forward and turn the waist. Now from this point, try and get a sense of a connection down the middle of the body here. So the palms are at either side of the body, and from that position, you could take control of my elbow and my wrist, and then you got control of me as you pull back in. So this is good. Try and just kind of square your hips around this way a little bit more. That's fine. Just let the thumb relax a bit more as well. So we're here this way. Now turn the waist, then come back in, so you're this way. Good. Again, you've got this through the middle of the body here. The knees soft. And there. Fine. From there, turn the body to square up forward. Press forward. A little bit further back here. Yeah? Okay. Put the palm more on the wrist. That's good. So again, you're not extending too far forward. Often what we see is the arm comes here. So already the connection's going this way. So use the push. When you push through with the body. Transfer, push through your foot and come forward. So the whole body's doing the work, not just the arms. So forward there. Good. Excellent. So from here, open the hands, sink back, but stay upright. So here. Good. Again, try and get a sense of protecting, just allowing the front of the body, so you're not too open here, you're still here. So this is a good line for, keep it quite relaxed. Again here, keep this thumbs out there. And from there, try and also relax the middle of the body here, so you're not leaning backwards. There's just get a sense of sinking down here. So we transfer forwards to push, bring the weight back, turn the heel, turn the waist. Now hold it there. Your weight's on the left foot. Your shoulders are relaxed, your arms relaxed, and your body's not too far twisted. It's fine. Just get a sense of settling down in the weight just a little bit more. That's fine. Great. From there, come back this way. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And the cup and hook here. So the palm's up, and it's like you're taking a pinch of salt from your palm. Fine. Try to keep the elbow also relaxed here. It's not sticking up. So you stay where you are. You come from here. Turn. Now as we come on to the right, turn to the left and focus through in the hook. See there. Keep this bent so you got some yin here. Connection across there. That's good. And again, just relax this a little bit more here and here. Fine. So we've turned. We're on the ball of the left foot. Turn the head. Step round. Slowly transfer the weight. Turn. And to single whip. Now hold it there. So this hand is opposite the middle of the body here. And this hand's here. It's very good. Excellent. So just scoot a little bit here. Relax. Down. And your head forward. Okay, so that'd be a single whip. 70% of the weight in the front foot. Over here. Come fully onto the front and open. Then step in for play guitar. And hold it there. So your weight's on the back foot. The body slightly around this way. The palms opposite the inside of the arm. So there's no weight on the front foot. Just a connection with the ground. So we're here. Bring the arm and foot in together. Place the heel. Then feel the transference as you gradually come forward for shoulder stroke. Stay there. So your head's looking this way. You're here. So you're doing this kind of action here. So you're coming in with this part of the shoulder. Palms opposite the wrist. And the right hand is just down at the groin. From here. Come fully onto the right and open. Hand up the front of the body. This is white crane spreads wings. Again, hold it there. Good. Palms here. The hands here. There's a roundness in the arm. Fine. From here, drop the elbow, let the waist turn, bring the hand up. Hold it there. Let this open, it says focusing just thumbs. Keep the waist turning. Keep it to the front of the body. Now as this comes down, the other one comes up. Keep the shoulders in. Turn. Step out so the feet are shoulder distance apart, toe pointing forward. Slowly transfer the weight forward as you brush and push. Hold it there. Don't overextend. Relax the hand. Yeah? So you should be imagining that the push is coming to here, not out to the side, but here. Yeah, it's relaxed. And the push also comes from transferring the weight, not just pushing the arm. From there, so we come forward, weight to the right, small circle, Play guitar. Let the waist turn. Up. Brush and push. Come back and hold it there. That's good. So we'll get a sense of a soft line down here and here. From this point, come forward onto the left, staying sunk. Make a soft fist. Turn the waist and step round. Come onto the right foot, turn the waist, step up, straight forward. Now as you transfer the weight, turn the waist and punch. Hold it there. Yeah. So keep it relaxed and not extending the arm too far forward. The punch is coming from transferring the weight, not from extending the arm. So it's from here to here. At this point, we open the palm, let the left hand come under the right elbow, turn the waist, and then as you come back, square forward across the palms. Hold it there. It's good. Make sure there's a good space in around the body here. You've gone too far forward, Cam. So we've crossed hands. Bring the weight back, open, push. Good. Back. Again, relax the hands. Turn the waist. Transfer to the left. Feet to parallel. And then cross the hands. Hold it there. That's good. So again, we've got good space in between our bodies, so there's plenty here. Bring the palms down, just come up a little and relax. That's fine for now. This is a perfect spot to practice from. So we'll take it from single width. So shoulder distance apart, left foot pointing forward, right foot pointing 45 degrees. The arm opposite the middle of the body, 70% the weight in the front foot, and the right arm at right angles. Okay, shoulders down. Turn and open. Now hold that position. So that's nice, get a sense of roundness here and openness. Not stretching, the weight in the back foot. Turn your palms to the forward. And there's a nice relaxed feeling in the arm here. From this point, bring the foot in and the arm in, weight on the back foot. Bring this here, so you're defending at the front here, yeah? To this point. Turn slightly this way, excellent, good. So this is play guitar. There's no weight on this foot, just contact with the ground. From here, come in, place the heel, and transfer the weight for shoulder straight. Then hold it there. Good. So the hands more this way, looking that way. Good. Bring this down a bit here, relax this, and round this way. Bring your head more this way. Good. So that's shoulder stroke there. This one. Step up, white crane spreads wings. So turn the waist and come to face this way. The body's turning around, the palms up. Then turning around this way, the left hand's down, the right hand comes up, keeping the shoulder down, the palm open, turning, step out. Now as you transfer the weight forward, adjust the back foot and push. So that's brush left knee and push. Take it again from here. So we're turning, up, place the heel. As you come forward, brush left knee and push. There. So again, at the middle. Yes. Good. From this point. bring the weight forward. The right foot next to the left, come onto the right, and step up, play guitar again. And hold it there. Good. So again at the elbow. Keep everything nice and relaxed and soft, but not dead. Still a sense of feeling in the arm. Turning the waist. Up. Turn. Step. Brush left knee and push again. Bring the weight back. Come forward. Make the fist. Turn the waist. Then hold that position. Good. So bring this more this way. And turn this palm a little bit more this way. Good. So we're focusing out here. As you come forward, bring the waist around, which brings the left hand up. Step with the heel. Slowly transfer the weight for the punch. So you should end up with the left foot pointing forward, the back foot 45 degrees, and the punch here in the middle. So here, fine. From this point, turn the waist and let the left hand just turn around the right elbow here, keeping the space out from your body. Come back in and square forward. And hold there. Get a sense of protecting the front of your body with the soft arms. You just bring your weight slightly this way, yeah? It's fine. So we crossed hands here, open, then push forward. Hold it there. That's good. So you're not extending too far with the arm, and get a sense of connecting from the back foot position through here. Bring the hands back, the body back, and leave the hands. So you have a sense of roundness around here. Turn this foot round to the north and bring the hands around. As you come on to the left, let the hands come to parallel. Feet. Cross the hands. Then close. And that's the end of the first section. We're going to talk about the stance and how you should use your body as you're doing Tai Chi. The first thing is you should stand shoulder distance apart with your toes slightly turned inwards so the outsides of the feet are parallel. In this position, when you bend your knees are above the toe line. If you end up with your foot up to the side and you start to transfer the weight, you can end up with no support for the knee joint. So it's important that when you sink down, however far or little you go, you've got a sense of support here. Shoulder distance apart means you've got a better support mechanism for the body. The legs are upright. Turn the back foot 45 degrees and bring the weight onto this foot. When you step forward with the front foot, maintain the shoulder distance apart. Put the heel down and gradually transfer the weight onto the foot and adjust this foot a little bit more. So this foot is coming from this position as you transfer round to this position. The knee shouldn't come over the toe. So if I show you from this front side here, when I bring the weight forward here, I end up 70% on the front foot. The knee doesn't come over the toe. Try and get a sense of the leg almost being upright here. So you must maintain the shoulder distance apart. If, when you shift the weight, you transfer the foot forward and across in a narrow position, it's okay when you shift the weight forward and back. So when you try to shift from side to side, you don't have much to go, so you'll lose your balance. This is why it's important that you create this shape almost like you have a box around your foot, like this. So when you start off here in the box, you turn, transfer the weight. This foot should end up at the side of the box here. So you have this position in here. Try not to end up coming this way. It must be here. It's very important. The other stances we have, when we do, say for example, white crane spreads wings, the weight is on the back foot, and we have what we refer to as a cat stance here. So the toe is just making connection with the ground. There is no weight here. The connection is down here, and there's just the foot here. When you transfer the weight forward, the heel goes down first, and then you slowly transfer the weight. Again, when you're moving from one foot to the other, you slowly transfer the weight. Try not to lift the back heel up. It's too far. You must maintain a sense of connection down there. So if I'm transferring from one foot to the other, I will turn here. This foot will turn to the side. I sink. Try and get a sense of keeping the weight down here, not straightening up the leg. I sink here, and your mind to establish a connection with the ground. Transfer the weight, place the heel, then as you transfer, turn and adjust this back foot as you transfer from there. When I step to the side here, for shoulder stroke for example, I place the heel down, the weight on the back foot, and just the heel touching the ground. This leg isn't locked, it's soft. You have a yin connection here. And then when I transfer, I bring the weight here, and the knee doesn't come over the toe, and this back leg remains bent. If you get this leg straight, you're extending too far here. So you must keep a bend in the back leg. So when I do a push, for example, I put the heel down, I transfer the weight forward. In this position, my body's still upright. If I straighten the back leg, I'm now having to tilt over. If I come back and straighten the front leg, I'm going to go backwards. When you're moving from one transition to the other, try and get a sense of almost like a little push in the lower back. Keep the hips tucked in so they're in alignment with the back. And then just imagine this push forward coming from here and here. So in a sense, the connection's coming from the ground, through the foot, the back, and then forward. So try not to end up leaning forward or back. Also, when I have a stance, if I come from this move here, place the heel and transfer the weight. The weight comes onto the front foot here, but I do not bring the weight over to the right side of the body. So if I'm here and I step, there is a sense, although the weight's on the front foot, the balance and connection's down the middle here. I'm not bringing the weight across to the side. So that you must be balanced down the middle. Another foot position to focus on is when you do step back repulse monkey. We start off in what we call this arrow stance. So this heel's up, the foot's relaxed, and the weight's in the back. I step out shoulder distance apart and put the toe on the ground. I transfer the weight, and as I transfer the weight, I turn this front foot to bring it straight forward. So again, I place the toe, I transfer the weight, and then turn this foot here. Once more, the toe, transfer, and here. Again, you must think about the shoulder distance apart when you're walking. So don't let one foot come behind the other, because you're going to have a problem with balance anyway. More effective stance is to come shoulder distance, So almost in a sense, think about stepping out to the side a little, and then as you transfer, we turn this way. There are some movements that require what may appear to be big steps or large steps, and initially you might have some difficulty doing these. For example, when we come out of step back repulse monkey, which is here, we turn, place the heel, turn the foot, and adjust the back from here. So when we're here, and we've got to this point, get a sense of sinking in your mind down here. I don't mean physically rising up and down, but getting a sense of establishing a connection from your feet and your mind down through the ground, almost like a post. So when we turn here, there's nothing on this, but if you sink there, place the heel, point it where you want to go, start to transfer the weight and just come off this foot at the same time. This allows you to do the movement. So again, you can, if you want, take a smaller step. Go here, heel, toe, then turn. So it doesn't need to be a big step. Gradually through practice it might extend a little bit more, but we're turning. So this is coming into diagonal fly. Place the heel, transfer, transfer, transfer. Looking at the positioning and the feeling and intent in the hands. Firstly, when we do the first movement, lift hands, before we do, we open up the hands and have an awareness of the leg on point and the center of the palm. This is a point when you're practicing your Tai Chi, eventually you'll start to feel maybe a slight tingling or a slight warmth. The energy is very strong here. So if you bring your mind to the center of the palm and keep the hand relaxed and soft here, don't lock the palm and don't make it rigid in the hands and the fingers. You should feel the tendons here.